We, ICLEI Local Governments for Sustainability, convene here in Belo Horizonte, Brazil, on the occasion of the ICLEI World Congress 2012. Hereby urge the parties of the United Nations Conference on Sustainable Development, Rio+20, to 1. Recognize that local governments are particularly effective drivers of sustainable development as incubators of innovation and scaled implementation, agents of change, and the sphere of government closest to the people, that they can address global problems with systematic, localized solutions, that they directly produce and enforce normative and legislative instruments that can promote sustainable practices contributing to greening our economy. Declare it adopted by acclamation. Thank you very much.
It's a great pleasure for me to join all of you for this global town hall. Mayors and local governments have consistently stressed the need for concrete actions, measurable commitments, and practical results coming out of the Rio+20 process. And I have consistently stressed the importance of working ever more closely with the local government organizations and leaders around the world. The reason I put such a high priority on your role is simple. In our globalized world, there is a little difference between local government and global or federal government. Local is global, global is local.
Of infrastructure that the cities will need in the next 30 years, it's equal to all the infrastructure that humanity has put on the cities in our full history.
Por isso, é essencial a incorporação e o reconhecimento dos governos locais como parte da solução dos problemas do mundo contemporâneo.
Since then, through our work primarily as at the local level, but even in our discussions with the national governments, that the language now says you are an essential actor in this process.
But speaking in this context, I really think that we should be happy that the cities are now acknowledged. For the first time, they got a long paragraph, got 4 or 5 paragraphs, and we all know that the cities will be extremely important in implementing the green economy, because the city is really the place where the social and the environmental and the economic sides come completely together.
It's a little bit dangerous to challenge ICLEI, because every time I put out a challenge, you not only meet it, you exceed it. To push forward on a clean revolution that is going to establish green living, low carbon, high resilient living as the expected and the established norm. And we are far from that. We are far from that, but I very much appreciate all of your efforts in moving in that direction. I thank you for being here at Rio+20. I thank you for sending the message to the global community that cities do care, that cities are acting, and that cities are committed to doing more.
And I call on Mr. David Cadman, Local Governments for Sustainability, on behalf of the Local Authorities Major Group.
To provide us as stakeholders with permanent and effective consultation mechanisms as part of the United Nations procedures with a view to ensuring the effective implementation of global agreements. to provide us as governmental stakeholders with increased representation and influence in international development cooperation processes, including the UN system, to create additional national and international financial mechanisms for sustainability, and to enhance access to these from local and subnational regional authorities. We look forward to working with you on these issues. Thank you.